Hi there, it's Zebedee from Greenmantle Coaching. I thought I'd begin today by giving you some background on how I became involved in coaching men. So, I lost my father at 4 years of age. He was killed and died at 28. He left my mum a widow, a very young widow with 2 small children, few friends, and no financial support. The way my dad died made my mum very angry, and emotionally she simply shut down. She couldn't cope. She decided to take in a lodger, and that lodger became part of our family. And he became a trusted member of our family. And I loved him. A friendship was formed, a bond developed, but it changed into something that was more sexual, which caused obviously greater complications. It was a big secret. Now, when a child is denied love, it goes where it appears to be evidenced, where they're noticed. And I was no exception. You know what you're doing is wrong in some, but you don't quite know how, and you certainly don't have any reference to say this is child abuse. No child does. What a child thinks, because as a child thinks, they don't think as an adult. What a child thinks is this is a big secret and I can carry this. I can deal with the consequences. I can manage. But I know what the fallout does, so I lived with it. From my school days through to adulthood. You live with this fear, the absolute terror of ever being discovered and found out. The shame, the guilt, and the anger, this real sense of this low self-esteem, that you're not worthy of anything. And in later life I came to understand also that I've been groomed. Again, I had no concept of that when I was a child. That came later. But what that means is that you have no voice. You have no identity. You have no personality. Everything is eclipsed. I know what it's like not to have a voice. I know what it's like to feel invisible, to live in shadow, and not be able to be yourself. And the thing I value most as an adult is the ability to be myself, which is why I speak out. Now, I don't see those experiences as a curse. I see them as a blessing because they've given me a greater understanding of myself, my capability to handle things, my resilience, my strength, my ability to heal, my ability to recover. And we had a very uncommon environment, there's no question about it. But I also had insights into wonders and inspiration and ideas. I was aware of Eastern philosophers when I was very young. I was aware of the teachings of Christ, of Lao Tzu, Confucius, poetry of Rumi. Deep understanding Shakespeare had of human nature. And the mysticism and language of the soul that Carl Jung talked about. There are many counsellors and therapists and clinical practitioners out there, and they all have methodologies and programs of study that they followed, accredited programs of study. My accreditations come from pain, acceptance, and understanding of who I am and who I am not. And essentially, I'm a healer. Whether that is in my work with working with friends, helping friends, working with clients, businesses, even perfect strangers. If anything I say today resonates with you, and you are ready to let go of the pain of the past, then please get in touch, because I can help. I understand, and I won't judge. And if you know anyone who is reaching that point of breaking and needs help but isn't ready yet to talk to a counsellor or therapist, then pass them my number. And we can have a conversation. Lao Tzu said, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with but one step." Perhaps the start of that journey, that healing journey for you, begins with our conversation and leads you to seek out a counsellor or a therapist or a therapy program that is right for you. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.